Never learned to swim. Can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Why should I hold my breath? Feeling that I might choke. Y'all know that song. Things you blow through because of things you swim through. Why hold your nose despite your face? With the rhythm it takes to dance in what we have to swim through. You can dance underwater and not get wet. This poem is entitled Chlorinated Comfort. It was commissioned by the Baton Rouge Gallery and is dedicated to the late Miss Pearl George. In hopes that this poem may find its way into a Florida classroom, I've replaced the word black with the word love. I've replaced the word white with the word money. Money is good. I've replaced the word hate with the word comfort. For quite some time, money has dreaded the idea of its alleged pure blood being tainted with love. The idea of it filled them with comfort. Never mind how many plantation owners fathered children with the love they kidnapped. The idea of being pure-blooded gave money a monarchy-like aspiration and a comfort to bring them all together. Reciting affirmations of superiority in the mirror each morning, dreaming up ways to sabotage love each night. America's first publicly funded pools were segregated by gender. Even then, money was concerned that the bearing of flesh might lead to the kind of stroking that no swim coach should teach. But eventually they realized that regardless of what barriers they could erect, nature will always find a way. Because we wouldn't shut our mouths about it, in 1964, law decreed that money and love would share the public pools. After all, love was also paying the taxes that helped build and maintain those pools. Money protested with bricks and bats and bombs. Money said it was too special to swirl with love, as if denying someone access to something they helped pay for was a trait typical of special people or halfway decent people or people with one drop of honor. I guess when the whole world is your oyster and just your oyster, there aren't enough pearls to go around. Oh, y'all caught that. Pause for a disclaimer. We've now reached the point in the poem where the poet must say that not all money was filled with comfort, because the money actually filled with comfort is quite fond of trying to dilute reality and convince everyone that love is filled with comfort. Sadly, to this day, love requires disclaimers that money does not. Back to our story. Money decided that it would rather close the public pools than share them with love. Imagine burning down a concert hall because you don't want the person sitting next to you to play with more rhythm. So across the country, hundreds of public pools were fenced in. Crystal clear waters left to grow stagnant, infested with mosquitoes and debris, and eventually erased with hard, pale concrete, a grave reminder that money knows its mass graves. Money said it needed to keep its blood pure. It's crystal clear that they were longing for a sense of belonging. So private pools became a badge of membership. People who lack a sense of belonging can be corrosive, and they often try to acquire that belonging by burning those who they say don't belong, and these people were money and proud Americans. Homo sapiens have been procreating with folks from other tribes, clans, and villages since the species came into existence, even skinny dipped with Neanderthals. There never has been and never will be a such thing as pure blood. The universe is the biggest pool. If you're in it, your blood is in the mix. What is purity to the stardust in your veins? Speaking of purity, here's a fun fact. We each carry about 0.14 grams of feces into a pool once we plop in. Fun fact, large pools contain about 20 gallons of urine. Fun fact, sweat and body oils can react with chlorine to create dangerous chemical compounds. I want to say to money, your blood, like mine, is pool water. And as true as that may be, it doesn't even matter because the pool you needed to condemn was the one you could never fill. America has a pool for every bigot. Ever since money left Great Britain, there's been a Mariana-like trench in its chest, a hook in its mouth that it just can't seem to turn into a pearl. This is what inferiority complexes look like. Look, Ma, taxation without representation. Barbaric money locking out love in a feeble attempt to prove to its motherland that it too can keep a class of its citizens submerged beneath its rule. A pool for every bigot, a gaping void of self-loathing from when they weren't loved enough, from when they weren't protected enough, from when they too were locked out of community. And blood can't fill it, and tears can't fill it, and piss can't fill it, and property can't fill it, and oil can't fill it, and all the water they crossed to invade and exterminate could never fill it. That's the kind of emptiness it takes to comfort someone for no good reason at all. Only the empty must hoard like that. Only the threadbare of soul must drape itself with gold. Only the windbag requires everyone else to shut their mouths, as if they could ever pray all those trespasses into forgiveness. Some public pools still remain. And activists are still rescuing young pearls from drained communities. More Love is now learning to swim, even winning Olympic medals in this sport, because love will always find a way. It would have been nice to see love and money partake of those pools in harmony. Love lost out, as did money. But at least love isn't consumed with a comfort it could never satisfy. At least not yet. I never learned to swim. Can't catch the rhythm of the stroke. Never learned to keep my mouth shut. If money's police wanted to kill me, all they'd have to do is push me into a swimming pool. And if you wonder why money's police would want to kill me, I have no idea. Well, one, the comfort of proud Americans has always found a way. May we never allow its persistence to outswim our own. May we never forget that we can create many more pearls as long as we don't keep our mouths shut. Thank you.